Pitching rotation. Let's get into this. Nathan Eovaldi on the mound. We have Mike Lowe. What's it called? Sliders, and then we have Ulster pitching. And that's really it.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
Let's hit this. We'll just stick with that.
Riding in for Boston, Jairo Munoz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Nope. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now in 2-2, but boy, that.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this ball is popped up, drifting back.
For real gameplay setting.
Back behind the mound. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. In to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Swinging a soft liner. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
And he fouls this one off. still looking for our first hit in the ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Hernandez. It's down, and their first hit of the new campaign is going for extra bases. The throw is wild, and he gets away, and he is in there.
That triple?
Not to minimize the hit here because it was a double all the way, but the wheels kind of came off defensively, and he's on third because of a bad throwing miscue.
He just got on third.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is...
What did I just do?
Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. That can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter. You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
Exactly.
Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end.
That was something.
Into the box now, Jose Peraza, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Peraza retired, and there's 1 away. Next up for the Red Sox, Michael Chavis. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Stepping in, Reese McGuire as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. Into the box, Cavan Biggio. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Now
the 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And that's in there for a called 3rd strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And this one's in the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Now the Red Sox DH, Jairo Munoz, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now the pitch. On the ground to 3rd. Shaw fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back, left fielder,
So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Bichette picks it up cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Bo Bichette is retired leading off the bottom of the fourth. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90-92. You can usually see seams. 92-95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now batting. The center fielder.
Now the pitch.
Randall.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away.
He will not go down.
Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Good pitcher. But
now a changeup is bounced to second, reined in, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings up the 3rd baseman Rafael Devers. Bounce to first, scooped up, throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound. It's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Nasty pitch.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Travis Shaw will be next. And he struck him out.
Okay.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
The 1-2. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Hit in the air to shallow center. On the move is Pilar. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now, batting, number 10.
It's not dying. This is slow.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it. No trouble with this one. And here's Jose Peraza looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. To short.
Why does that?
Bichette's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Coming to the plate now, Michael Chavis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Still even at 2-2. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
That's a rip.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. In now, Kevin Pilar. Lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Next would be the designated hitter, Jairo Munoz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This one's down to third. Shaw has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Sox leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. The 2-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Triple.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. Just a bit low. A tough call, but it's 2-2. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily in the side. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. So now to the plate to Oscar Hernandez. Ball even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Curveball taken a little high.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. 1-1. Runner goes in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Tag not in time. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Now batting.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Travis Shaw will be next. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now the double steal is on here. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
We cannot.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Reese McGuire. He flew out in his last at-bat. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Sean Yamaguchi has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Payoff pitch one more time. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
At the plate, Jose Peraza. Line drive to left. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Oh my God.
Brandon Drury is going to have to enter the ball game here as he'll take over in left following the injury.
Now playing lefty.
Digging in, Michael Chavis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. To second for one, on to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Cavan Biggio. Count is 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
3-1 to him now. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Peraza takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Striding into the box, Jairo Munoz. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Now a drive out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The batter.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And stepping up as the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Line drive to left. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what...
The return throw from second is offline, so they won't turn the double play. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Hernandez. He can't get there as it falls in. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Christian Vasquez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Bichette into shallow center. He gets there to make the catch, and that... Marcus Walden is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
64. Marcus
The 3-1.
Walden.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Another full count pitch home. A bouncer to the left side. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next, and it's fouled away. Hernandez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And another foul ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
He's got it, and the Red Sox move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Boston Red Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
Right there. Oh, it's open though. We'll go back into that. Oh, we go. Ooh. We'll do this. Let's just do some more to the film. I think this is the one. I can't get this. This one. It's a blue. And white. What is both. Sick. Yes. Let's do this. Oh, I like this one. Trophy.
We are under the
Ooh,
Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's struggled lately. ERA over 5 start, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Batting 9, the third baseman, number 13.
Fouled off.
I'm not used to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out towards shallow right.
Late.
Basabe is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Get on the ground to third.
Come on.
Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Next for the Tigers, number 13. He'll get.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
His side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Left field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. In now, number 13, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
I got it. That's mine.
Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to... Next up for Detroit, number 13. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired.
And I'm contacting.
And this evening's ends at a... The Detroit Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Afternoon base. Digging in, number 13 took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Into the box now. Harold Castro comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Runners off for second. Grounded back up the middle.
Run it out.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Standing in, number 13. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Reyes leads off second with nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Burn down this. Only this.
So striding forward now, number 13. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. We're in the 5th inning here. 5. Two is our score.
Hey, have a rip like you can.
Now
Here we
the
go.
1-0.
Ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
All right. Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
Hot shot to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Merrifield is under it, and he's got it for the first out. On to first, a double play. Now in the box, number 13. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
He's got one here.
That evens it up, 1-1.
Are you a sinker baller? You should.
All right, here we go now.
Lifted in the air to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any. Ready now for the White Sox, Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. White Sox down on just 4 pitches. They trail it here.
Nobody.
Ready for another shot now. Number 13. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
No one better right now, huh?
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Cishek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this ball game ends at a...
Pinch hitting. Opens running.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nico Goodrum. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Hey, now we got 2.
From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Hey, come on, guys.
A ball and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worried about that runner on base.
Here we go. No one better.
To 2-2 now.
Come on.
Runners on the move for second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gigliotti is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One hit, one left. Harold Castro will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Victorious Tigers, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Matthew Boyd gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And there he goes towards second. The bouncer to the left side. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And he'll make it over to third, and the Tigers have something brewing here to kick off the inning.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
He's hit the ball out there.
So stepping in, Miguel Cabrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's bad.
Nico Goodrum will try and loosen up here as he'll be the runner at second base following the injury.
Hey, we got one.
Hey,
get a good one here right now.
Here's the 3-1. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Stepping up to the plate, number 13. He reached on a single in his first try. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Gallagher goes to get it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Michael Gigliotti. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The third. Scooped up.
Come on, run it out.
Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is... Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 13. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. Fouled away.
I was looking for...
All right, come on now, one time. Let it fly.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Skoglund has racked up just under 100 innings on the mound to this point and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Hey, let it rip right here.
And he fouls this one off.
Can't swing and do baseball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Going after it is Gordon. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
I don't want to go down.
Leading off the inning, Maikel Franco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan? They could certainly use that right now.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Striding in, number 13. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't hang on. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Tigers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Here now is our...
We are under the... So here's the cleanup hitter, number 13. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Van Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that was lucky.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Soler. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The relay throw, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is out, retreating to second.
Leading off with the Royals.
Ready with the 0-2.
Salvador.
This one's down to third. Rain.
Come on, run it out.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, number 13. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now at the plate, number 13. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees and you can get in the air.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down. In and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Gordon's throw comes in, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do. Brett Phillips will bat next. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Brett Phillips.
Little roller to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits. Digging in and looking for more, number 13. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Gordon. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 14 on the season. As the Tigers have opened it up even further, it's now 4. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. Hit third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in now for Kansas City, Kevin Merrill. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. The throw into second.
Hey, that was a good at bat. Nice hit right there.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
First for the victorious Tigers. 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on.
MLB The Show's stepping into the box, number 13. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0. Coming to the plate again, Kevin Merrill, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning.
Merrill.
This one's down to third. He's got it.
Come on.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat. And unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
1-1.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
One down.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Outside 2-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping up now, number 13. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swing and a line drive, but just foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Fastball well outside. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So next to the plate for the Royals, Maikel Franco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Popped him up. Goodrum shading to his right. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And they're now. Ready for another chance. Number 13. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Hey, see you rip it up there.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
2 balls, no strikes. Hey, 2 down here. Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Go on, go 2, go 2, go 2, go 2.
And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-3 ball game. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit free.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show.
Play ball.
Batting it.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded weakly toward third. Reined in.
Come on, get here.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Right here. Come on now.
The third baseman, number 13.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover. Settling in now, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
Stewart leads off first with 1 away.
Hey, let's get that 2 bar right here. Come on now.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. At the plate, Niko Goodrum. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in once again, number 13. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
The shortstop.
He's running. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great... Now at the plate, number 13. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Come on now, one time.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect. Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. San Francisco used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Johnny Cueto earned it.
We're gonna make a new one. Or to the show. It's gonna be a catcher. That's gonna be for stream, and this one will be for videos. So let's go.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, before taking his swings, this prospect shares a word with another prospect who just finished up. Simple words of encouragement from other prospects are sometimes enough to relax any nerves. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Play ball.
At the plate, Homer Wolf. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Andres Juarez. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And a bad time for that as the runner. At the plate, number 13. He'll take his first hacks here. And now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left. Way back there, and that one is long gone.
Wow, that's exactly the kind of at-bat you want to have in the Topps Amateur Show.
Now batting, number 13. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Johnny Meza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Johnny Meza.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Second. Juarez stands at first with one out.
One down. No one back. Let's go.
Out Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Let's go now. Throw that 2-for-1 special. Hey, I ripped that.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Digging in, Patrick Sisk.
Now batting.
The 1-0. Runners off for second. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught. So digging in now, Clifford Bonner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there he goes. Strike called. Now the throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second. Digging in now, Thomas Welsh. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Number 13 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Riding in once again, number 13 comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach.
Stepping in, Luis Severino. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The East Prospects.
Let's play ball.
So striding in, Nori Takahashi as he'll get his first opportunity. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now to the plate, number 13. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball. Yeah, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Ready now, Pierre Manning. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Jeff Millar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Brignoni, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 0-2 delivery. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Coming to the plate now, Felix Aguilar, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, the inning is over. Now at the plate, Stuart Cheney, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down.
Let's go, beat it out.
But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
One out now.
Digging in to try it again, number 13. He singled his last time up. Right side hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Stepping in, Pierre Manning. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
To second for one. Into the box now, Felix Aguilar.
Catcher, Felix Aguilar.
One out. Hey, get your pitch.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing.
Hey, have a rip, like you can't.
And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. And yet another throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go. Let's ground ball. Hey, good one.
The 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him a base hit.
Pick it up.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Into the box, number 13. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Inside, ball one.
When it's a draft, I always get drafted by 4-4.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with one down. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
One down. He's going.
The 1-0 home. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. 2 out, nobody on.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
It would have been a 2-run shot.
Wow, that's exactly the...
Coming to the plate now, Mario Cabrera. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Cabrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Snap throw from the catcher.
Here we go.
Again to first. And he saw it coming that time, back in standing. Runners are at first and third, one away.
Here we go.
Left side. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Now at the plate, Jeff Millar. And their runners at the corners now. Runners on the move for... In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Ready once again, Vance Montero. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Now a hard liner, but foul. Parson features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Here's a pop-up now. Nielsen in foul ground, but it's the gets there to haul it in, and that's the second out of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Central, number 20.
There goes the runner. That's a strike. Down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning.
No out.
number 13, will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Alex Rodriguez?
Base is empty here with nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Standing in, Rich Brignoni, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet. Third, strike one to start the at-bat. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
Hey, let's make a play and hold him right here. Let's go.
Again to third. But he's back in safely.
Hey, drive him in front. We need you. Here we go. Yeah, we got one out here.
1-1. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Hey, on the road. Drive him in. Let's go. Here we go.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The East get the...
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select the catcher from the East region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.
We're gonna go to franchise, though. In franchise. How nice in the world, you know, good one.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting in the AL East, the Bo Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates amassed 14 hits in the game as they destroyed the Rays 6-0. The New York Yankees picked up, 19 hits in this one as they blew out Baltimore 13-6. The Chicago White Sox hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-5. The Cleveland Indians sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-3. The A's pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-2. The Seattle Mariners knocked out 12 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined to give up just 5 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-1. The Marlins combined for 4 total home runs as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 7-1. The Nationals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 3-1. Jack Flaherty grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, helping lead the Cards past Cincinnati 3-0. The Chicago Cubs had 12 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 4-1. The Braves got a road win against Arizona 4-1. The Giants racked up 11 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-2. Fernando Tatis Jr. plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Friars took care of the Rockies 12-2. That does it for the recap of opening day. Baseball is back. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning and all season long for the latest.
I think that's good. I don't think he should have
We are under the light. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Next up for the Red Sox.
We're going to do the meter. It's harder. Yeah. Oh, we can't switch.
Jairo Munoz. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 down.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
And that's the first out. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The set and the 1-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pillar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Too high, 1-0. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Unfortunate that time. That ball was scorched, but it becomes the first down here in the second. The pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Looking up is Hernandez. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Man, we've seen that high fastball come into play more and more this year by pitchers, but he tried to sneak a high piece of cheese by this guy. He had no part of it, and he takes him deep.
But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board, thanks. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
The 0-1 delivery.
One ball, one strike.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Randall Grichuk is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Blue. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 5.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Pillar. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in, and no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
That evens it up 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
In the air now, out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning.
Going to the
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here it comes, 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Ball 2. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
I hate either. Turn this stupid off.
Striding into the box, Cavan Biggio. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Standing in now, Rowdy Tellez. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Verdugo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now back,
so bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now back.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. In the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. No balls and a strike to count. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters in. Bichette takes his lead at third with 1 away. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a throw behind the runner at third, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Looped out toward third. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Striding in for Boston, Jairo Munoz. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. One there, on to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
The 0-2 delivery.
Yep, that ball went out. Two balls, two strikes.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Cavan Biggio will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
So it was a strikeout swinging Cavan Biggio becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Rowdy Tellez is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Carrasco pauses. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And this is taken for a ball, high and tight. 2-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
1-1 the count. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, and the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now the runners take off again. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. And the runners again are off here. And he pops it up. Biggio makes the play, and the inning is over. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Fouled away. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Into the box now, Bo Bichette. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Teoscar Hernandez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Carrasco pauses. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Next to the Blue Jays.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Randall Grichuk is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Runner at first following the error. And standing in the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Oh, and he misses it. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to.
Ouch, that one hit him. In now, Reese McGuire, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. 1-0 the count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get 7th inning ready to roll, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
It's gonna be this time.